I knew Therese singer teller, and I was, I believe, the last person to see her alive. She was very keen to study. She felt strongly about human rights, so she had this side to her, but I think she could be funny as well. Just before Easter, she told me she wanted to go to Ireland. She told me that she was going to hitchhike outside London, all the way to Holyhead. I had this very, very bad feeling about that trip, you know, very dark feeling. And she left the house, she closed the door, and I got out the house and I ran after her. I ran and I grabbed her. I grabbed her and I said, "Teresa, don't do it." She said, "Oh, come on, I've done martial art, I'm okay, you know." And I said, "Look, I give you the money for the train, but just promise me you're not going to hitchhike." And she said, "Yes." So I let her go. Obviously, she took the train, but what she did really is get off the train and start hitchhiking. And then she did not come back. And we waited. And we waited. And there was no call. There was nothing.
One of these sets of remains struck me as being somewhat different to the others. It was, I think, a late teenage girl. And when I looked at her teeth, I came to the conclusion that there was something a bit unusual about the dentistry. And we did some analysis of the materials and things. And I was fairly convinced that it was probably European and possibly sort of Austria, Switzerland, that sort of area. They did eventually find a dentist in Switzerland who I sent detailed photographs and she said, "Yeah, I recognise it." And that's how we identified this Swiss girl as Therese Siegenthaler.
I had spent a year in the war in the former Yugoslavia, so I'd seen many things, and I came back here. I was in London for a while, and that's when I heard that they had found these bodies underneath the patio of some builder in Gloucester. And then I thought, could Teresa be there? Could it have been there all along?